Now, Tabitha, you saw this movie
I did.
like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago,
Week and a half ago, maybe.
and it was an early review of this. We saw was it Luther or is it Rise? What was it called? Luther or something. Anyway, there's a Luther movie
It's
based on
Luther, the movie.
based on the Idris Elba TV series, and you gave a social media review.
Correct, because I had restrictions.
But without spoilers, if you can just give us a quick, like, less than 5 minute review of what you thought about the movie, talk about some plots and stuff like that, and what you thought.
It really starts kind of off where you sort of leave off in the show, which is kind of nice. So it's a continuation of like that same storyline that is a part of the show. The really cool part is you've got a couple of your previous actors from the show in it, as well as some new characters that they bring about and kind of create this storyline. But he is back into he kind of gets back into the cop world, because he was in prison for things that he had done and got caught for. He gets out of that, gets to come back into his detective work, and they sort of set up all these storylines for him to make up for his, like a redemption style storyline to make up for what he did in the show. So you get all this redemption work. You get all, he's coming back into his groove for him, figuring out the real of what's going on. The bad guy character, the one downfall of this movie was his hair. It was the most distracting thing I've ever seen. It was like a wig gone wrong, and it was poofy, and just, anytime the bad guy character comes on, if you watch the movie, you'll see what I'm talking about. I can't focus anything other than his poofy ass hair. I do not know what they did to that poor man, because we know his hair doesn't look like that. But it was so good in the sense of who they got to play the bad character. He really played it well. He kind of brought in that really creepy, what they do with the show, where that's really dark and the nitty gritty gross crap that detectives have to go across, and the really bad people that come into that. It was really hard to watch sometimes because I'm the big.
You were about to say me.
I stopped too. It really like made my stomach hurt watching some of the scenes. Like it was intense. Like,
would you recommend? I mean, based on the show, and if you're a fan of the show,
I do like the show. The show's still hard sometimes to watch too, but it's for a purpose. It's not like just overdone. It's not there just to be gross. What they're showing you is for the storyline, and it has a purpose and it has a meaning. And I just really liked the movie. The ending was really good. I will say it was a little, I wasn't caught off guard completely with the ending, but I was a little bit. It made me wonder if they're going to do more shows or another movie. So that wasn't a cool part of the ending. But I just thought it was really well done. It's a psychological thriller in a lot of ways, and really captivates you in that way, and makes you think and makes you wonder. And
Idris Elba wasn't too bad to look at either.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, breaking news. Peter Lane says, speaking of hair, the green in yours is nice.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
I can already feel him going.
Oh, God. Don't do the eyebrows. I can only take credit for sitting in the chair. Janie gets all the credit for that. She does all the hard work on my hair.
All right. So that's a quick review of the Luther movie. Go check that out when it comes to Netflix on March 10th.
Guys, that's the end of this episode of The Rundown. Remember to like this video, become a subscriber, and share. This really does help us out. And click here or here. Thanks for watching.